Hey Aries, this is Meredith. I'm here to do your reading for the month of July 2018. This is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So you'll want to consider cross-watching the other videos depending on what your signs are. So let's just get started, okay? Our first card, Eight of Wands. So throughout the month of July, you might be seeing some dynamic movement. I mean, look at this guy. That's dynamic, right? This is the Cosmic Tarot. I love the characters on these cards. They're dramatic. So they had a lot of flavor to a reading. But Eight of Wands, that's Mercury and Sagittarius. Dynamic movement. That's creative thinking too, and really good communication. Mercury is wonderful with communication, and Sagittarius is such a gregarious sign, a little like Leo in that way. They're enthusiastic, so enthusiastic communication throughout the month of July for you. This is also a message of making what you want real. So paying close attention to your goals and dreams, and just discovering that there's a lot of opportunity through connecting with other people. There's a lot of opportunity for you to take action and make things happen in terms of your goals and dreams this month. Also, my intuition on this one is to look for signs. Pay attention to signs. They are going to come at you in abundance. So look at the wands. They're all flying through the air. The guy is flying through the air. This is a lot of information coming your way. Let's see what's next. I think I'm having camera troubles. I apologize for that, folks. Five of Swords. Oof. Well, okay, we can deal with this. This is Venus in Aquarius. It's an air card. It's about growth and wisdom. Some would say there's a little bit of karma going on here. What goes around comes around. And my feeling is that the symbols represented here on the card have a lot to do with how you've taken care of yourself, Aries. Maybe some things have gotten out of hand, and you're sort of paying the price for that right now. Because this card indicates tension, upheaval, conflict, but the tension, the upheaval, and the conflict create a lot of amazing life experience for you to draw on, so that, you know, none of that difficulty is lost on you. It's about making wise choices now, and then witnessing the ripple effect that comes from those wise choices. This feels like recent past, and this feels, even though these cards aren't, you know, in this order, it feels like that order. It feels like you're coming from this into the Eight of Wands. Like you've been down for a while, but not only have you gotten back up, you're like leaping through the air. That's good news. Let's see what's next. Queen of Wands. Excellent. She represents self-mastery. The Queens and the Kings represent self-mastery. This is water and fire. This is Pisces and Aries. What a combo. That's very steamy. That's going to get some energy moving for sure. But moving in, well, a dynamic way. I'm going to reuse that word, dynamic. That's what your month of July feels like right now. It's shaping up to be dynamic. Queens also have mother energy, and the Queen of Wands embodies the soul of the mother. She's careful about balancing her emotions. She's mindful. She works on them. She doesn't go off the deep end erratically. Oh, she could. She knows how to temper herself. Like, she has self-mastery over temperance, which is wonderful. And she's great at creating successful conditions. So coming out of this business here on the 5 of Swords and into the 8 of Wands has taken self-mastery. So that means, Aries, you have taken a lesson right out of your own rule book and you've put it to work for yourself. That's awesome. Next card, nice. Ace of Cups. That's the gift in the reading right there. This card, it's Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, it's water. This is love, love beginning. It's a divine spark in a relationship. This feels, Aries, like the universe handing you the most beautiful relationship on a silver platter. And it's one that will not disappoint. Go for it. Don't hold back. If you've got something to say to someone that you have been developing feelings for, put it out there. This is joy. This is falling in love. This is a new partner. It's, as I said, a spark of the divine, but it's pure energetic oneness with someone, and then a divine spark within that. That's incredible. Go for it. Let's see what else we got. I'm going to use another deck of cards. These cards are, it's called the Love Pack by Chuck Spezzano. These are interesting cards. You never know what you're going to get. They're fun though. So let's pick a couple of those just to add on to this Ace of Cups. Okay. We want you right here. What do we have? Floating on air. Oh, isn't that cool? Because your 8 of Wands is floating on air. And look at these two. This is a good fortune card, but this is the divine spark. You are floating on air to one another. You even have little hearts in the clouds and a sun above. It's so pretty. Really positive. So what was I saying about the Ace of Cups? Spark of the divine, pure energetic oneness. Look at them. They're going for it. No lines, no waiting. Don't hesitate, people. Let's see. Commitment. That's a healing card. Okay. Some of you are coming off this 5 of Swords. I don't know what happened, Aries, but something fell apart, and there's a little bit of self-torture there. And probably avoidance of relationships to some degree. And maybe there was a fear of commitment for a while. And perhaps that could be holding you back here. But the floating on air card, I feel, is a healer to the commitment card. And my guides and angels are saying too that the idea of commitment, the institution of commitment, has shifted. It's changing. We get to define what kind of relationships we have, how we qualify them, even if we have to. But when you have the Ace of Cups here with a divine spark in pure connected oneness, commitment kind of becomes a non-issue because that oneness is so profound. Why wouldn't you be connected to that in your own self and then sharing it with someone else? Just take a moment, take a breath, and imagine how that would really, really feel. It's the thing that drives so many of us just to look for, keep our hearts open to relationships with other people. But Aries, I feel like you've come out of a tough time with the 5 of Swords, and Maybe it's been difficult for you to stick your toe in the water, but once you dipped your toe in, look at you. Now you're flying. You're flying here and you're flying here. That's great. Okay. I'm going to pick, I say one card. We'll see what falls out of the deck, but I'm going to use Angel Answers by Doreen Virtue. Please feel free right now, tune into the cards while I shuffle them, and if you have a question that you'd like answered with these cards, then let them do that for you. Oh, here we go. Yes, with an exclamation point. There are 2 yes cards in this deck, one with and one without the exclamation point. So this is an emphatic yes, folks. Don't turn down that Ace of Cups. And if you're the one handing the cup to someone, offering a cup to someone, know that they'll accept it. Not only will they accept it, they'll give a cup back in return. And both of your cups will be overflowing. So Aries, that is your message for July 2018. Please remember to cross-watch. Watch your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus if you want. And you could do that for your beloveds too. Find out what's up for them. Please like, please share. This is a new channel. I'm really excited about it. It needs a little bit of love and attention to get out there, get around. So send it to someone you think needs to hear the message that's here. Thanks, Aries. Have an awesome July.